again, everyone, to What's Happening in Daily News.
Yes.
I am so excited today because we have the delicious, the incomparable, the magnificent. Marla Gibbs,
the one and
only,
Marla
and
Gibbs.
I just think about how I've always admired her.
Yes.
Of course, as an actress, but her beauty. She's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
Beautiful. I know it's this Me Too thing. You got to be careful what you say because you're sexual harassment. But you have a beautiful body. You have a beautiful figure. Yeah, you do. And just your face. I mean, you really were a beautiful woman. I know on the Jeffersons you had to do the maid thing.
I didn't become beautiful until I got on TV.
Yeah.
Growing up in Chicago, I was never beautiful.
Really?
I was always the nice girl. I was never the pretty girl.
Really?
Nice girl.
Wow.
She's so nice. I was boring.
You want because Ernest Harden.
Hey, Ernest.
He's out of Detroit, but
okay. That was local. It was a local.
that was later.
That was later.
I grew up in Chicago.
Okay, Chicago. Okay.
My kids were all born and grew up in Detroit.
Okay.
Okay.
So I was Angela's mother, Joey's mother, Dorian's mother. That was who I was. And now when I got here on TV, then they were Marla's.
Marla's kid. Marla's daughter.
Also born and raised this? Were you born in Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew
Cook
that.
County Hospital.
Oh my God, I know that. The County Hospital. I never knew that. I thought Detroit. Detroit.
Yes. How long before you moved to Detroit?
I moved to Detroit in '56.
Okay. So how old were you when you
Well, let's see.
Let's see.
You know what she told about age. You know what she told about age.
That's what I'm trying to,
First of all,
I'm listening because she gonna tell us how that works.
Well, if I say I'm 30, born in 31, you already got it. And if you can count, you got it.
Y'all get that? Born in 30 and 31.
The born in 31.
Born in 31. 30.
Born in 31.
Right.
Born in 1 and you 30. Oh.
And I love that you said we're spiritual beings.
Right.
That's right.
So you choose.
That's right. So we're spiritual beings as well as physical beings.
Okay.
And as such, we're ageless and timeless.
Okay.
But I choose to vibrate on 30.
That's the one I love.
I love
You
it.
I've
choose
never
to
heard anybody 30 say there was anything they couldn't do. They don't start that mess till they get to 40.
Come on now.
So I don't go anywhere near 40. If I say,
No, it's near
a big 4-0, I said, what is that?
And that's me now. Don't judge me.
Hey.
Okay.
You know,
I was 30 at
Well,
one
you
time.
have a choice.
I'm a choice.
And
I
you
tend to
chose.
vibrate on
You
40.
vibrating on 40.
Yeah.
I'm vibrating on 30.
my grandmother, I guess she chose to vibrate at 21 because she was forever 21 to the point when she passed, we had to go look in Bibles, look everywhere to find her age.
Oh my God.
We didn't know how old she was.
That is incredible.
I didn't know how old my grandmother was. She never had an age.
See?
And they never told you the birthday.
See?
My aunt, my grandmother, they never told me the birthday.
See?
So I said,
Yeah, it works. But I'm gonna say this here now. The camera doesn't lie. Look,
But still,
it works.
It works.
It
man.
works. So
Oh my Lord.
yes.
you got a special camera?
No, she gets that all the time.
Yes.
People are always amazed
Absolutely.
at how beautiful she is.
Absolutely.
And really ageless. She
But I
not
think
like-
they see spirit. They see your spirit.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, like Lena Horne had that.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my Lord. Yeah.
I met Lena finally.
Oh.
And she said, we've been looking for you. She said, weren't we talking to her her manager?
Oh.
I said, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me
Oh
that.
my
I said,
God.
everybody from hither and yonder
Yeah.
finds me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know how they find me, but they do. And you've been looking for me and you can't find me. No.
Oh man, Lena Horne.
Yeah.
I was looking. That says a lot.
Oh yeah.
That says a lot.
That's everything.
Y'all could be related though.
Mm.
Look at
For
it.
some
You could be
project she
sisters.
had. But I was just sick.
Wow. And she said she was talking to your agent or talking to
No,
her
she
road-
was talking to her
road manager.
Yeah, her
Oh,
road manager
wow.
was in the room with us.
Okay.
And she said, weren't we? And he said, yeah. I said,
Mm.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's the phone. That's the
I
phone
don't
call
know how
somebody
that
did.
happened.
Somebody did answer that phone.
Yeah. Now I know you. Everyone knows, of course, the Jeffersons and
227.
227, but 227, where you became producer.
You know
And
what?
you were producer on there, right?
Oh,
And
yeah.
actor. You know, so I think
Yeah,
that,
I was exec producer without a credit and a title and without the money.
Oh,
Really? No,
I
See,
never had a credit.
never had a credit on it.
No, because they didn't want me to be exec producer and I wouldn't take it. So my agent said, if I can get you all rights and courtesies and privileges of exec producer, would you take it? But I wasn't smart enough to say, I'm not going to have the credit. Can you give me the money?
Right.
know.
Right.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I would have thought. Yeah, because I know it was a play, right? And you brought it to them.
Right. Angela
Yes.
produced the play.
And then, oh,
And she's the one who put me in. Her and Ed Cambridge
oh,
are the ones who put me in the play.
Okay.
And then Angela said, they're talking about you should get the rights, but I didn't know what that was. So by the time I got around to it, Roy Campanella had already asked Christine Houston. So she said, well, I promised Roy Campanella. I said, oh, okay. She said, but maybe I can give it to both of you. I said, well, okay. So she did that.
Nice.
So Roy Campanella was supposed to come on as a producer. And he was always busy. They never could get him. So finally, Norma Lear said, do we need this guy?
Oh, no. I was going to say, indispensable. Yeah.
Because he called me and said, well, I'm trying to send my daughter to school, so I said, okay. But I stopped fighting after that because they would put him in and he didn't show up, so.
Oh, hey, that is what it is. Business,
It is
show
what
must
it
go
is.
on.
Yeah.
But that's still a great achievement. That you, from that
Absolutely.
play, you getting the rights to being a success. And it ran for 6 years.
5 years.
5 years.
years.
That's,
We were expected to run another year, but I think some of the actors acted like they didn't want to, so the cameraman said, you keep saying you're coming back. And I said, you think you really? I said, yeah. He said, you about the only one who believes it.
oh, yeah,
Wow.
that, yeah.
So everybody was acting like they didn't want to come back.
Oh, okay.
Was it because they were a success?
Well, you know how
Yeah.
our folks are.
Mm.
Yeah. we get
I understand.
Yeah, I
You know,
did.
you give them an opportunity
Right.
to, I said, we have a right to change things if we want.
Right.
So what is the problem?
Yes.
This script, this shit
Oh
they're
man.
giving us.
I bet they regret it later.
And the audience will say, what's the matter with so-and-so? How come they always look like they're mad? You be mad too if you know what we had to put up with. I said, what are we putting up with?
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, man.
Now we're not putting up nothing because we ain't working.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I intend to keep working.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's wow, man. Well, I know the great Regina King
I love
came
her.
from that.
Yeah.
That's my daughter.
Yeah, I was saying you two were. Oh, that's great. You two are very close.
Yeah, I did her TV show. And then they had us do a thing after the show.
Oh.
So they had me change the line to Brenda.
Oh.
When her and her partner came to the door looking for my grandson. I said, Brenda? She said, yeah.
Oh man. Oh my God.
So that's how they got in the house.
Okay.
Because I thought she was Brenda and they started looking around and everything.
Oh man, that's awesome. Yeah, I mean, her career. You look at
Yes.
Tom Cruise and just everything. She's
And
just
she's
on
just as
point.
sweet as she was.
and she's so
Just as sweet as she was when she
Yeah.
started out.
No, that's why I was surprised because the ego by that time is swollen, but
No,
no.
her ego, she's on the ground,
I love that.
and she's directing and everything now.
I know she's directing.
I did
yeah.
Scandal, and the week after I did it, they told me she was coming in to direct one.
Oh my God!
Yeah,
How was Scandal? How was
Yeah.
that?
that was fabulous.
Oh,
I did too,
Did you?
Oh.
and I didn't know what they wanted. When I auditioned, because they keep things quiet, I was saying, where's the black man? Where's the black man? I had no idea we were talking about, what's the name? The star.
Okay.
Carrie.
Carrie.
I didn't have any
Washington.
idea we were talking
Oh,
about Carrie.
okay.
And then when I got to the set, it was where's the black woman?
Ah.
Oh man.
And then I did that one, and so then they invited me back because my girlfriend was her neighbor,
Okay.
and so they were close, and she looked out for her.
Okay.
I don't know why I didn't know this, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And so she had a key to her, Carrie had a key to her apartment,
Okay.
so she could come in and check on her.
Okay.
And so that's how they found out where Carrie was.
Wow.
You did
So-
two
and you did-
episodes. That's the hottest show
That is.
going. That's awesome.
That is.
Well, now they done canceled it, but
Yeah.
Is it canceled?
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Wow. Look
that's
for what?
So they're doing
Set-
Station 19. Well, that's off of Grey's Anatomy, which is still running.
Okay. Oh yeah. That's
So Station 19.
Yeah.
So I'm doing a recurring on that one.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's great. All right, I'll check it out.
Yes.
Station 19. Recurring
Station
role. You
ABC,
still
Yes,
ABC.
9 o'clock,
And
Thursday,
Thursday. Oh, that's
after
great.
Grey's Anatomy.
After great.
Yeah.
That is awesome, Marla. That's great. And they still love you. You're still in demand. I know you just
Just
did a
getting-
film with your daughter. Right.
Yeah, we did a film called Love Jack in Canada, and I had never been to Canada. I'd always wondered, people who work in Canada, how they do that? Then I found out.
How was Canada? How did
Yeah.
you
It
like
was
it?
great. It was, where we were was outside of Toronto.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's a good film, good movie.
wonderful movie.
Okay.
It opened the Pan African Film Festival.
Did it? Oh.
Yeah, it was the anchor,
Oh, wow.
and
excellent.
everybody loved it.
Okay. Is it? When can we see
A
it?
feel-good movie. Well, it hasn't been. I think he's still looking for distribution.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he shouldn't have any problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, not at all.
No,
yeah.
absolutely.
I have
Especially-
someone that you guys might want to check out. I'll give that to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keith David was in it, and Amber from the Carmichael Show.
Oh, okay.
She was starred in it.
Okay. Oh yeah. And Keith David, I love. Oh
Yes.
man, is he?
He is so great.
He is. Oh
And
my.
he can sing.
I heard.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
a
get him to
singing
do
book.
his CD. And he called me from New York. He said, "Okay, I'm in the studio." I said, "Oh, good." So he hasn't released anything yet, but
Oh wow. Yeah, because he did the musical. He and Gregory Hines were in a musical, and I can't think of the guy. It was a musician, and Gregory Hines played that. It was a musician back in the day who was a light skinned brother, very arrogant, and Keith David played his sort of bandmate or competition, I believe. But it ran on Broadway for a little bit.
oh really?
Yeah. He and I did a short film, and I hate working independently sometimes because they don't it never comes out, they never show you anything, and this lady begged us to do this film. He was a gangster, I was sort of the pimp gangster, and I was just honored to be with him. I think it's great. And it was really great. It was good. She was unknown, but she did a great job, and that was maybe 10 years ago.
Oh.
And I
What was
called
the name?
her Indigo Blue.
Indigo Blue.
Indigo Blue. And never heard nothing. I mean, I kept calling her. I've sent her emails. I said, "Oh, sweetheart, even tried to shame her on Facebook." I put a photo from the set for the film, like, okay, baby, hey y'all, this is the film, and
Right.
maybe she will put it out.
Put it
It's never heard, still nothing.
Yeah.
And I just but Keith David, just and I know he's a great singer, but you sing too. You have a CD.
I did. My grandson is trying to do a video now, and
do
he
that.
remastered it.
Okay.
H.B. Barnum did it.
Oh, I love that.
And
The
then
great
he's,
H.B. Barnum. Oh my
So
Lord.
musicians were fabulous.
Oh, Marla.
So what kind of music? What
Jazz mostly,
Ah.
ballads.
Okay.
Who knew? See, I knew, but I didn't know she was still.
I
Yeah.
have to give you a copy.
Oh, please
to.
do.
Yes.
Please do. I love to listen.
And anything I can do to help and assist, it would be my pleasure.
Yeah, David's
So,
producer and
love to.
yeah, all that. Yeah. Oh, that's great. So, and now, would you want to do like the supper clubs?
Well, I would love to, but I had an aneurysm right after I did the CD. I had a brain aneurysm, and
you look great, baby. I would never know that.
and then it took me a while to walk again, and for some reason my voice wasn't there.
Oh, okay.
Fluid kept coming up in my mouth, so
Okay.
I couldn't sing. So now I'm trying to get back to it,
Yeah. You
but
will.
I don't think it is strong enough to do
The
tours and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, right, yeah,
You know.
yeah. Just like you
But
might do
we'll
like
do
little
spot
engagements
dates.
here, spot.
Yeah.
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 Yes. That'd be good to do a little live thing and take your time with it. Have your little teas or whatever it makes you
Did you say
comfortable.
cheese?
No, just tea. No, tea. No tea.
That would be.
So I can
nice.
see, because I've seen Nancy Wilson,
wow.
I've seen Phyllis Hyman, and I've seen.
Oh, Phyllis Hyman was a
Oh
monster,
my
man.
Lord! Wasn't she ridiculous? I didn't want to go,
Right.
but the young lady I was staying with, I said, yeah, I've heard her record, but I don't know if I'd like to see a whole concert. She said, Ernie, please come. And oh my God, man, I was her biggest fan from then on, but then she committed suicide,
Who? Oh, yeah.
She committed suicide.
Who invited you?
Oh, it was Inez, my friend Inez. She and
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she and she was she had everything. She had all her stuff, man.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to leave. I didn't want to leave the place.
No.
Yeah.
I swear. And then she did one acapella. She said, "Well, turn the lights up." And she said, "This is a new song, so I don't have the words down. But tell me y'all like it." She starts just wailing acapella, and I'm like, God, does the world know? Does the world know what she has? And then committing suicide. You're like,
Right.
oh my God, baby, you didn't really know you.
Right.
You know?
Wow.
Yeah, but I can see you doing that, just taking your time. And then I saw Lena Horne in her one woman show.
Yeah,
as
she
well.
did.
Because if you talked about your life too, if you talk about your life, like make it sort of like that, because Lena Horne had it where it's sort of it's autobiographical.
Okay.
So she would talk about her life, then a song would come in, then she talk about her life, then a song.
Yeah, I saw it in
yeah.
New York.
You saw it, okay. I want to get, I'm glad we talked about the training, because so many of the actors miss that part. So many young actors want to get it overnight, and they don't understand the studying. Honing.
Yeah, I had two nephews. They were twins. They said, but we're unique. We're two. I said, no, baby, twins are quadruplets or quintuplets. But twins.
No, you didn't. No, man, twins are not.
Yes. I have to say
They're
this.
good looking too.
Oh, wow. I have to say this here. Saying that about studying.
Yeah.
Changed my life. Ernest, I have to say this, and it's the first time I'm getting a chance to say this on camera. So, when it comes to studying, at this point now, his lines, he does his lines hundreds of times. Hundreds of times. I called him night before last, or was it last night?
That's
Last night. Yes, last night.
Yeah.
And he was, if he can't do them at home, he'll go to Starbucks, he'll go to a place where he can get in the zone, and he's doing his lines.
I have it with me now.
And he has a see?
Just as
See?
it's just a thing that I
See?
have, that I have to have them with me in my hand.
But for the young,
Okay.
but for the young generation, I have to say this: you're talking about Marla Gibbs, who studied and who put in the work, and to show thyself approved.
Yes.
And you're talking about an Ernest Thomas who's done the same thing.
Yeah.
We tend to forget with the new ages of Instagram and Insta everything. Exactly. That the work needs to go in, and that's how you differentiate yourself. That's how you build your character of who you are, what stands out, what separates you from everybody. Is the work, not being a twin, not being tall, not being, tall, dark, and handsome. It's about the work that goes into it. And I find it amazes me. I'm thinking about the fact that you do jazz. I mean, it still blows me away, because see, that shows work. You just can't. You're not just gonna get up and just go sing. You can go sing everything else. You can go do open mic. Listen to a song and go do open mic at any moment. And that's a respect that I have for it. I didn't know that because my grandmother had her master's in music, and she started teaching me compositional theory at the age of 3. And I don't really talk about it too much around certain people, because they don't really understand, that part of it, the work that goes into it. But I played with the Harry James Orchestra before. I got a chance to play with them. I got a chance to play with them, and these guys go to work. You're not just going and that just the consistency of what you all do. And I just wanted to step in for a moment and talk about that, so that the people who see this, the younger generation that sees what we're talking about and see the legends that we're sitting with today, both of them, the work has to go in. So I just want to thank you for setting a foundation.
Thank you
for that, and always for you setting a foundation, and the fact that you have your lines with you, and they know I'm not just saying this, and this is all the time, which is it's changed how I do things. It changes how I do things, and to hear that you are so accomplished. See, that changes. That means you're constantly working. And
well, you give it to Spirit. Tell Spirit what you want to do, and stay in touch with God.
Come on now.
And you tell Spirit what you want to do.
Come on.
He's not going to tell you the day, but you got to do your part, and then it just happens.
See?
Oh my God.
The poor people are called me to do a movie, another TV show in Canada, but they want you to put the contact lens in, because I would be blind, and I didn't want to do that.
Okay.
I'm already having enough problems with my
Oh,
eyes.
hey,
I'm not playing blind.
If I'm gonna be blind, I gotta keep it in there. No.
Right.
I don't think I'm gonna do this.
Before we go any further, we want to take a quick break. You're here with Ernest L. Thomas, Marla Gibbs, and me, David Holmes, and you're watching What's Happening in Daily News. So we'll be right back.
And we're gonna tell you what's happening.
Yeah, exactly.